right, well, the plot is one step closer to being planted. Everything looks good. I just mowed that road down off the backside of this field that connects to where we've been getting his daylight picture here recently. And Ben just showed up here. He actually owns the place, and man, he's like a second father figure type deal to me. We bought a few farms together this year and gotten really, really close. I spent some time hunting with him this past season over here on his farm. Ended up having multiple encounters with the deer he was chasing. I ended up passing his big deer that he ended up killing, which was like 230 inches before he broke his tines off. But he got to let me hunt over here a couple times this past season, and holy smokes, this is like probably the best Missouri farm ever. And so this year he's gonna let me come over here and shoot some of his Cole 160s, which sounds crazy, but there's some 6.5, 7-year-old deer over here who are just never gonna be big enough for him to shoot. And you know, this farm's been in this family generation for about, well, he's the 4th generation now, and man, it's just a special farm. Super unique. Got some bottom fields, some top fields, big ag, big woods. I mean, it's just ties into the right neighborhoods, and he controls all the deer, so they just grow giant here. So I'm super excited to hunt here, and hopefully we get wide load on the ground, or maybe double split 2, or there's a couple good deer in here. So targets have been acquired for this year. We're setting up multiple different farms here in the next couple of weeks that will be banger setups. So you know, you'll be seeing a bunch more of these, you know, target deer acquired, locked in spots that we're going to come in and do this type of work on and get set up, and hopefully these setups that we build will be killing these deer, you know, early in the season, this upcoming season on these green fields. So set up correctly, and we already got kind of the deer we're looking to shoot this year, teeing up very nicely for a nice season. Some big deer in Kansas too, so stay tuned.
Right?
Nope.
I'll let Christian go first because he's got the experience on this.
Yeah, give us your local knowledge.
Hey, forewarning, Christian passed the deer this setup is for last year. So,
correct. So today's August 1st.
it is August 1st.
We're going to put it out here right now. Tanner is shooting wide load out of this box September 18th.
As long as the weather cooperates,
Correct.
I feel like that is extremely feasible. Like the way this is set up, this is a big inside corner, not only just from the field, but the ridge perspective. This is a big block of timber, and the whole thing funnels up into kind of a bottleneck in the ravine system, and the plot kind of pushes into how this big block funnels up. And then it's got 7 or 8 different like connectors, whether it's a ridge or a road system. And it just screams. And not only that, but it's completely bulletproof access. You're never going to blow anything out of here.
Yeah.
You're never going to have an issue messing any hunting up. This is actually where Tanner passed 17 last year,
correct.
which I don't know what person passes a 230, but when you're on a permission farm and your one stipulation is to not shoot
him,
not shoot the 230, you're about bound to see him. And Tanner videoed himself passing it last year, but it was actually literally 30 yards from here.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine this setup's not going to kill him. I mean, it just
No brainer.
no brainer.
Taking pictures of me, and I'm like clicking through, and I'm like, you know, it's the middle of the day. It's 5 in the afternoon, and it's like 90 degrees out. And I just get this.
Oh God,
Dude.
what in the world?
Yeah. How about that? Just a random. I mean, how big is that deer?
155-inch deer.
You know, you're on a good farm in Missouri when that's just a random.
And he's running in here.
Yeah, and he's coming in. He's, you know, we're harvesting here.
Yeah,
so.
heard your combine running.
I bet you they can smell this like crazy because it is so potent, so strong, and like, I definitely think he'll be in here in the next,
I think so too.
what, 3 or 4 days, I think, after we till and mess around here. He's got a big deer. That's a pretty good deer.
I'd shoot him.
I think he's going to get. Got the plot mowed out and I mowed the road off the back here, and that road is killer, dude. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that that deer's gonna walk up that road, like, for sure. But we're getting the plot scraped off here now, so what we're doing is all this debris material from us mowing it gets caught up here in the field, and to try to rototill or disc it makes it hard when there's all this grass mat. So using the skid and just leveling this field off, even though it's already fairly level, to get this stuff off the ground so we can till it better, and then there's no grass mat on top of our turnips and stuff. So anyways, we're probably about halfway done. There's a few clumps and stuff out here, but for the most part, if you look at it, I mean, you're working with bare dirt already, and technically you could probably plant this at the moisture that it's at right now, but we're gonna wanna fluff it up, and we're not gonna drag it. We're just gonna broadcast on top of it. This is one of the easiest ways to do your actual food plots. Come in here and remove some of the crop as long as your farmer's good with it, and then it's kind of already prepped for you to do this with. So, I mean, like I said, this could be planted right here. I mean, it's pretty powdery as it is, but we're gonna go ahead and powder it up a little more with the rototiller and get the seed thrown down. And one rain, and she'll be germinated and ready to roll. He would have killed 17 right here. So 17's antler he found right up there.
Really?
Like, literally through that slough, you can see that little ridge over there. That's where he found it.
Y'all made it sound like I walked right by. I didn't get the
See the distance?
I'd have the camera on the little double tree pointed at the trail. He's gonna come around the bottom
Do
side.
you think he's going to come around the bottom, or do you think he's going to come across?
Doesn't matter, because if the camera's on that tree, you're getting it.
Yeah.
Regardless.
We're going to move the camera in. One of the cameras.
A little sneaky northeast here, so when he cruises out of the bedroom, coming down here, he's got the northeast, he's circled the whole plot.
And then he comes right in.
Go get food?
Go get food.
Oh, my bad.
I'm angry. Pizza Hut sounds good. Well, I mean, I did.
You did, well, yeah.
You could see anything from a 230 to a 120.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he did.
It was 228, but that's fine. Nobody counts.
Right. Well, this spot has a little bit of history, a little backstory to it. Me and Ben, we kind of became friends, buddy, whatever, neighbors. Last year started sharing deer pictures and stuff because I'd bought a piece of his farm this past season, which we hunted and had great success on. And then fast forward a year, now we're working on Ben's farm, doing the improvements we did on the other side. We want to draw these bigger deer in here. This spot specifically, I got to sit and actually watch over, and I saw Ben's target deer, a few other smaller deer during rifle season. still great deer, but this spot was just pretty impressive as far as the deer numbers go and the buck volume. And anyway, so we came in here, we enhanced it. We did, what is this, probably an acre?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we did an acre plot. Ben tilled it up here, and Christian got it planted, and it was kind of a joint effort here on putting this little piece together. But it's a piece of a puzzle of who knows what deer. It could be wide load, it could be a deer from across the road could move in that we know is there. I mean, there's what? How many deer?
5 different bucks probably to go. 150s up.
Yeah, so I mean, this place has just got crazy potential, crazy genetics, and you know, we're going to tap into that and try to enhance that and do some management as far as shooting some of these older deer that won't ever get to where they need to get to. So that's my job. His job is to shoot the 200s. So anyways, we're wrapping up for the night. We're going to go get us some Pizza Hut. So
Sounds like a plan to me.
stay tuned.
Man,